Thank you, Joey. That was awesome. I'd hope it went on another 10 minutes, but that's okay. All right. Is anyone familiar with the Lord's Prayer?
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody, pretty much?
Yeah.
Could we say the Lord's Prayer out loud, everybody together in unison, louder than me? Our Father,
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and all the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
when I was praying about what to speak on this morning, and the Lord gave me the Lord's Prayer, and I said, Lord, how do I interpret it, because I don't understand the words. I was taught, Our Father who art in heaven. If he's not in heaven, where is he? And I looked up the word art, A-R-T, in the Hebrew it stands for around, is, there. And I thought, well, why do we even use that word? This morning I was reading it in my Bible, and it says, Our Father in heaven. Well, that took care of my fear there, so he knocked one fear out of the way. You know, he has a way of doing that with me. He has a way of taking fears away, and sometimes I want to hold on to him, but he takes them away. If I let him take them. So I really have nothing to worry about. I have nothing whatsoever to worry about in life. You know, as long as I serve Jesus, I take a step, and he's there with me. I take a step, and he's there with me. I don't really have any worries, but I can create worries. I do that every day. And I was saying, getting off the subject here, but I was saying to the Lord the other day, I was saying, you know, Lord, if I just be happy, it'd be awesome. So I started just being happy around people, around places, around things, and then I went home. And Carol started saying, I got to do this, and I got to do that, and you need to change my britches, and blah, 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 and I'm going, Lord, how can I be happy doing all this? And then I thought, you know what? Lord, give me a happiness about doing it. Give me a happiness about things that I rebel about. You know, and through the day, it was like a miracle happened. Through the day, I actually was glad that I get to help my wife. My wife's an invalid and she can't do anything by herself. That takes any strength, that is. And I was actually looking forward to helping my wife when I prayed that prayer. I was actually, and right now, it's just like God turned on a light that I refused to turn on. He turned it on, and now it's not, I felt burdened with my wife. I felt like I was in bondage to my wife. I don't feel that today. You know what it is? I get to do for her today. I get to help her today. And once I realized that, I felt blessed. I really did. So I'm going to read a little bit here, and it says, and this is Jesus, and when you pray, you should not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the corners and on the streets. Taken away from prayer. It's too hot.
No, it's just it's really
Oh,
loud.
I can speak loud.
And also,
Oh, I can do a mic. Yeah. I think. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't know why we haven't done this before, but it's my fault.
You can hear me. Okay. Anyway, he said, don't pray in standing and in the streets. And how many people do we know that declare their honor and their glory in front of people? I don't need to see hands. I mean, and I found myself doing that too. Oh, I do this, and I do that, and I do this. That's like praying out loud. Don't you know who I am? I'm going to tell you who I am. Well, you know what the Lord says? Don't do that. Don't do that. So I've got to remember not to, and I usually do it when I'm nervous in a situation, because if I'm in with new people or even some old people, I want everybody to accept me. So the more I say about myself, I think the more they're going to like me. It don't work that way. It don't work that way at all. So, assuredly I say to you that they have their own reward. So, pray in secret, God rewards you in openly. People who talk all about themselves and how good they are, that's the only reward they get, is their own satisfaction. You know, because I don't think me telling anybody how good I am is going to change their attitude. Watching my life, watching how I work, how I walk, and how I am, that changes the attitude of people. But not because I tell them how great I am. I have a sponsee that as soon as we get together, he starts telling me all the beautiful things he's done in God, you know, and how everybody praises him. I'm going, when are we going to talk about truth, man? What's really happening to you? So after about 20 minutes, we get to him. After we push all that stuff out of the way, we get to him. So, but you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut the door, nobody sees. Pray to your Father who is in a secret place, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you in open. That's what I was saying before. You know, we pray to the Lord with ourselves. It doesn't have to be a closet. Can be your car. It could be in the kitchen by yourself. A closet is just you're by yourself and you're speaking to God. You know, it's a little different when we pray in church. It's not covered under this because praying in church is helping everybody grow together as one, and we try to come into the Spirit as one. Okay, and when you pray, do not use vain repetition as the heathens do. Wow, was I just now talking about the heathens, about people that are bragging about themselves? I mean, can he be referring to people like that pray and open as heathens? Well, he did to the hypocrites, he did to the Pharisees, because they wanted to declare their honor in God so you can see it. Look at my shiny robe. For they think they will be heard for their many words. Therefore, do not be like them. For your Father knows you, and the things you have need of, before you even ask. Have you ever thought about that? You're praying to God for something, he already knows it. But then you think, well, why do I even pray? Because he wants to hear you talk to him. He wants to hear you say, God, I need you. I need this. I need to have this done, right? And he wants to hear you. He wants communication with us. A lot of times my son will walk in and I go, how much money do you need? Well, how do you know I'm going to ask you for money? I saw you walk in here, and I saw how you walked in here, you know, and he'd go, well, I only want $10. Then I have things he has to tell me in order to get the $10. I make him work for